the first part of the two questions. You have two questions, two comments. One on underemployment. You're asking something about. I just comment on that because you said a lot about competitiveness. And but this thing on underemployment. Yesterday we had a visitor. We had a seminar here. We were talking about economic growth in the region. And this visitor was telling us, in this country, young people aspire to be in government after college. It's quite surprising to me because I thought that young people now would want to be in the private sector, starting their own businesses. And we asked, why is it that young people in your country, college graduates, would want to be in government? And he said, well, there's a lot of money to be made in government. And I don't know, that's legal or otherwise. But anyway, then he tossed the question to me, what about Philippines? So what do you think? Are young people now becoming more entrepreneurial in the Philippines? Are they thinking of creating their own businesses when they graduate from college, or are they trying to join government or even the military? And I said, well, when I was young, there were no courses on entrepreneurship, but now at least the next good school, the UP, next two good schools. I wanted one is in Tac Avenue, one is in Katipunan. The third being in Pearl Drive. Okay. Anyway, these colleges, these universities have started to offer courses on entrepreneurship. I just want this to at least put in context what I would say about underemployment. Because it seems to me, this question of underemployment is about question of lack of inability to create quality jobs. And if we do believe that the private sector is the one that's supposed to create jobs, then tells us why is the private sector not creating those jobs. And maybe we can relate this to the quality of human capital that we have. You in the private sector. Why are you not creating jobs? This is not typical private sector educated, because if you step out of Manila, what will you find? And in today's column by Mr. Gaico in Business World, he was saying something about the quality, the capacity of Filipino farmers, their ability to innovate, ability to introduce new technologies, and that there's not much such capacity. So I would want to relate underemployment to the inability of educated Filipinos to, I borrow a term from Adoro, to do project development, to conceptualize an activity, a business activity, what is it that will create jobs. In Manila, we take this for granted, but when we go out of Manila, I will tell you that the level of education and the quality of education would certainly need a lot of improvement. So maybe that's one thing that we have to impress on the policy makers. These issues, discussions about K-12, issues about improving capacities in the SUCs are really great issues, the big issues that are facing us in the coming years. Because after all, development is to be done. It's done by people. It's not by machines. And I will end here because this might drift into a sort of a mini lecture. We just end with this comment that in the recent World Economic Forum, one of the narratives is about this. That it's not a question of capital. As you said, there's plenty of money around. In fact, you have that savings investment gap. It's a question of talent, especially in the modern world, where you have technological disruptions, there are many disruptive events, phenomena, and the inability that if Filipinos, if we don't have the skills, lifetime learning skills to quickly adjust to what the situation is telling us to do, then we might as well stare at underemployment for a long time. It's very sticky, as you said. It's creeping up from 18.2, it's now 18.7, and that's worrisome. Anyway, we can't answer all questions here. I would like to invite Hans to give his comment on, because as I said, it's private sector that's creating jobs, not government. We can only hope that motivated to create those jobs.